I needed to vent a bit. If I'm being completely real. That ending of that recording session was a joke. But anyway. Hope it's good with all. For me, it was a bit. Hey, come. How should I put it? The recording of Persona 5 didn't go as planned. And I'm just... I need to calm my nerves. I wouldn't say, well, I don't know if I would say nerves, but... It was more... Should I say annoyance? I don't know. Let's see if we can do routine. I don't think I ever seen that one online. How's the stats of that thing? I only need to know the base stats. All that, yes, you know. They have respectable stats. Hey, Silver! How's it going? Do a one. I don't know if I want to do that. I might put this. Yeah, you. Well, I have you in the corner now. I said I was gonna play Kingdom Hearts on stream if you started. Started the Fearon, so. And I'm a man of my word. Eh. No, 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 no. I'm saying no about the ability. I'm not questioning Kingdom Hearts quality even. Even we have talked about it before. So I don't really like that ability, if I'm being completely honest. By the way, did you see the whole rumor about Kingdom Hearts potential 2027 release? Well, I hope for your sake that it's coming out. Because I imagine that would be a day one buy for you. Or at least an ASAP buy. Well... yeah, you haven't waited as long as others, but... you still are very hype about it, so... and that's my entire point. It's as if I was imagine me starting playing Fire Emblem with the let's say, I don't know, Fates. Then I wouldn't been as that long into the franchise. That wouldn't disqualify me as a big Fire Emblem fan. Would I still enjoy it as much as I did there? You know. I don't know if... you know... Speaking of Fire Emblem, I have a hard time understanding how the logic of... let me put it this way. I don't think any game should be 80, don't get me wrong. But I have... and yes, I know the two of those games are spin-offs. But I don't understand how they price a Fire Emblem game above some stuff like a Pokémon game. Or a Splatoon game, which is far bigger franchise. Star Fox, well, I can understand. Yeah, Nintendo is greedy, that's nothing new, but it's... my point is more... in terms of how the IP is, I would expect Pokopia and the Splatoon Raiders be 80 compared to Fire Emblem, you know. Well, you might be right. Watch okay, if Pokemon Winds and Wave ain't 80, then I may still be confused. Or should I say even more confused? But then again, some of friends of mine said, well, they know that Fire Emblem hardcores will buy it, so... why should they... so they don't have anything to bother, and well... I hate to admit it, but they have a point considering, well, the first thing I did after the direct was, well, pre-ordering it. I'm not gonna deny that. So, I hate that they are right. Although part of me would probably have waited for that game. Would it not been for me being a content creator right now? If I'm being completely real with you. Just to wait for potential price drop and all. So that's the biggest problem of being a content creator. You kind of need to get games ASAP. Depending on what you cover and all. Okay. I'm just thinking out loud on what Pokemon to use that I haven't really used. Ampharos I was having here just because I know that you want me to use it. So that was an obvious yes. I don't even need to asking you about what Pokemon to use. Okay. Anywho. No, I don't feel Tinkaton though. Or Pekko, I always wanted to try it, but I never understood how it works. I'm being completely real with you. It's like one of those Pokemons you want to, you're curious about, but you never get the hang of it. Or and then when I say hang of, I mean how you handle it and all. Because their ability is so weird. So, like, I mean, what, I don't understand, what's the difference in all, if you know what I mean? So, Aria does, however, I do know somewhat how to work with. Not with the, well... I have to say, I'm looking forward to the new season. I do hope they add Pokemon though and not remove Pokemon. Wait, Weevil can use Surf? That's funny. I hope so too. I mean, they will add Raichu in its Mega Evolution. Which will be a pain in the freaking ass, depending on who they add and all. Considering I can't recall if it was X or Y, but one of them. Well, it was Y now that I think about it, but that has no guard. I think it was Y, but anyway, one of them have it. And no guard means no misses with Hyper Beam, Focus Blast, Wall Tackle. You get what I mean. It's not exactly a... It is a textbook's definition of a glass cannon. No, that's the only way it won't work. As in, you can't... No, you misunderstand me. Protect is the only one that is protecting you from it. No. Chandelier is also one I would like to use, but especially the Mega form, but it's an interesting one because, well, it's let you say that it's the Mega form's ability doesn't make any sense. At least in my book. No. No, I want some special now. Well, we can try Corona. There are attacks that go through Protect also. Although through abilities and all that, yes. In this case now, there was a certain legendary beer that had an attack that went through Protect. But now the whole case of that seems to have been quite nerves. So look up Mega. What's it? What's that? Excadrill and Urshifu, and you know what I mean. I'm thinking specifically on the bear. When I'm talking about attacks that go through protect. So this is the female Meowstic, which means it's fast as when we'll say if I'm doing that one, it will be okay. So that's Zone Road, huh? But I take it that you were hyped seeing the Kingdom Hearts stuff, by the way. Sure. That is After Punish, no Dark Pulse. Nah. That doesn't say me anything, but I'm happy for you. Yeah, again, in regards to who it is and all that, yes. That's what I mean with doesn't mean anything for me since I haven't played the games. But however, one thing I do think about regarding Kingdom Hearts that this actually came up afterwards with the direct, which is something I want the chat's opinion on. If they are all interested in chiming in, as I see, it's just not one person in the viewership. What are your thoughts about the Holo deal with Nintendo only showing off at the very latest 1 year away? As in, they don't bother to doing the whole 22 to 3 years in advance like everyone else does these days. Because if they say that it would have been more hype, let's say they would have announced a Smash Brothers, even if it would have come out in 2028 or coming soon or stuff like that, or give her a glimpse of Mario though, and say it comes out 2 years or something. Oh, there have been people that are annoyed at it because they want to know more. They are stuff, and I'm just seeing. I just want to hear what people have in regards to opinion of it. I personally prefer them to having revealing games close to release and all that. Yes. I'm just imagining myself being in the position of, well, speaking of Kingdom Hearts. A Kingdom Hearts fan who, what was it? Wasn't it like 4 years ago they show something prior direct. Which I'm just, is that really fun? You know what I mean? Do you really want that? You know? I don't really see the appeal of it. This can be worth testing out. I'm not speaking specifically trailer, I'm talking about announcement. So to speak. Announcing a game, you know. It's just that sense of the word I'm talking about. Oh, I picked the wrong team, huh? Okay. Next time. Next match. Hmm. Because it's like, I know, we all know that there is a Smash Brothers coming at some point. And the same thing goes with a 3D Mario, even if I'm with people that I'm surprised in taking so long. Don't get me wrong. But people are acting as just because it isn't shown doesn't mean that it will never happen or stuff like that. And I'm just seriously, people, seriously. That's honestly one thing I'm actually kind of appreciated about. And I know it might sound weird as a Persona fan, even if I'm more of a casual one at that. Is that they announced the P6 when they felt that they were close enough to be comfortable to do that and not just wow, you get what I mean. So I would have personally find it more annoying if they had like would I have played? Would have been someone that had played the games. Yes, I started playing Persona after it came to Switch 1. But I still play them, so. But anyway. But had I started playing them in, like, say, when Royale came out or stuff like this, which was like 2018, right? Or when was it? It was a long time ago. Okay, wait just a second here. it came out in 2019. And I'm just feeling like... would I really think it's fun to wait for a game to be announced and then released 10 years after or something like that? No, I don't. I know how it was waiting for Breath of the Wild, and it's just, it's coming in 1 year or so, and then yes, no, it's delayed again, it's delayed again, it's delayed again. I think some brands you need to update some, but others it's a given. Fair. That's completely fair. Yeah, I just don't like... having to wait for announcements, updates and all. Show me the game when it's ready, you know? Solitude is a friend, for sure. But maybe I'm odd, I don't know. I do have to say, which is fun enough going by the whole trailers and stuff. Ocarina of Time, I don't know if you saw that one, but that game was essentially a classic example of coming soon trailer, as you expect for a game coming out in like 2 years away or stuff like that. And I'm just... okay, they are not ready to show us proper gameplay and all. That's fair and all that, yes, depending on how and all. But wouldn't it be better to say... well, let's face the fact, we are more than likely gonna have a Zelda presentation like Mario had its own direct, considering its 40th anniversary and the film coming out next year and all that jazz. So with that in mind, I'm just... I expect a Zelda direct sometime soon, so I'm just saying that. Why don't you say, here's the first glimpse, you get more info for it. On the Zelda direct we have that day. So... but we wanted just you to know that it's coming. It's like... but maybe, like I said, maybe I'm weird in that regard. That was close, but I did it. Thank you, Will-O-Wisp. I am a bit... I don't know what I think about the art style. I mean, Politude is awesome, so... Oh. Lovely. Interesting to see someone playing with a Ditto. I imagine it being having imposter from the start, whatever that ability is, where they transform from the get-go. So, Tinket on a Dolomite. Okay. Oh, there. Dragonite is most likely a special attacker. However, no, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. They probably have Air Slash or Hurricane or something. Ah! They actually... Okay. I honestly thought it would fake out the other one. That they have in the Meowstick, because it's a potential Mega Evolution. I didn't expect them to actually go out and fake out the one that is well, potentially makes it burned, so to speak. Oh, fuck me. I know it's... Well, let's sap some strength for that, from that thing. Well, that much is obvious if it was gonna hit. Ow. Good thing it's burned, because I would have been dead otherwise. Yeah, well, you have a point there. Okay, Hex. We're hexing the Pinkaton. By the way, before I started this stream, I was planning on finishing Say's Palace before. And it ended up showing that I was, well, fairly underleveled. to the point that I had to go back a week to fix it all. And I'm just, fuck that, I'm playing some Champions now instead. So, that was rather annoying. What am I usually? Under-leveled? I'm in the Persona run, I've mostly been over-leveled in if everything. If I'm being completely real with you. Because I take the time to... Well, I have the... Since I have the auto-kill option from Ryuji, I pretty much... spent the time grinding through that. And I have a persona that have basically severe almighty to every foe. So before I could use that one, it's essentially been 1-8 KO groups of personas, no matter the strengths or weaknesses. Combined with, well... Ow. Good. Well, hopefully this one can fit the build now, so... Mold breaker. Good. Fuck. Okay, good. Well, they kinda knew that I was gonna attack that one. Yes, it was obvious. Worst part is, if I had Protect, I would probably win this. Now I won't. With high likelihood. Or, well, it all depends on if I survive the hit from, well, most likely a Gigaton Hammer, yeah. Okay, I win. Mohammed Bamba. Well, true. They could have misclicked. That do happen. I have lost a lot of matches because of misclicks, not gonna lie. Oh boy, Tailwind. No. This is an interesting team for sure. Actually, think I start the same, but I have. Because I imagine they're gonna use Pinsir. What's this Pinsir? What am I saying? Sizer. And. Play Passiman, and where is it? Actually, take Ampharos. Will probably bite me in my ass, but who knows? Aerodactyl is easily a Tailwind setter. That's not even up for debate. Take that one out. Okay, it survived. I'm surprised, but then again, it's fairly tanky and special defense. How am I? Did they nerf that? And why do we use Quick Room when you have an Aerodactyl? I'm just asking. Well, oh, Rage Powder explain. Okay, I don't. Ow. Ow. I'm losing this fight no matter what I'm trying to do. edit team. I think. I think I need a water here. Where is my frog? Seriously, where's my frog? I can't see it. There's Froggy. Then maybe one fire Pokemon for the sake of... Maybe wait, I have Volcarona. What am I thinking? Fortress could be good though. A third potential Mega Evolution is not worth it. Two option is always good, but three... that's overkill in my book. Okay. Didn't I have a red one now? Well, whatever. I lost that fight pretty hard. Pretty damn hard. That is the reason why I'm in here trying to solve the team and all. Dang indeed. I forgot to mention, but I actually have a theory of why it was so heavy on the RPG focused in the district in particular. And that is mainly one reason, but there's also another reason on top of it all. That is the fact that Japan has been hit with a price increase. So I can imagine that Japan is they want to try and soften the blow for Japan and see here's the games that comes out soon. Uh, I mean, JRPG is awesome. Don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to see why they were so JRPG focused. That being said, oh, and also for the fact that we have a certain game coming out in November that probably vast majority of the vast majority of Western gamers will grab. I don't understand the obsession with that franchise, but people, people are allowed to play it if they so want to. So, yes, I legitimately don't understand the hype towards a certain GTA franchise. I really don't. But that's just me. It's probably gonna do way more than 20 mil. I wouldn't be surprised if it has the... Oh, shit, That's the best opening launch of all time, to be perfectly honest. You know what I hate action games. I never played it. Well, I haven't played a GTA game myself in my entire life. Same, so because I don't find it particularly funny for what I've seen, and well, I also don't. It just I don't see the appeal of it. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know. But like, I like action games. Hell, I can Elstral Shane. Maybe it's not my preferred cup of tea, but you get what I mean. Hmm. The problem here is what Rotom Wash. If I'm being completely real here. Well, Also, by the way, going back to Atlas, I finally am able uh, covering metaphors soon then, huh? And luckily it will take far less time than Persona 5 Royal at the very least. And that's not an understatement. It's way shorter, after all. I wouldn't be surprised if this little fur alligator is going to Mega Evolve. Yep, called it. Maybe I should have done Hex instead, I don't know. Now that I think about it. Oh shit, that's not good. Lefty is pretty good. Never really used it myself, but... Oh right, I downright helped it. Oh, fuck me. Good thing it's almost died with the... Okay, good. King Gambit, huh? I can't Mega Evolve because Klefki is fairy. And as far as I know, they can have Dazzling Gleam. Ow. Like I said. Now's the problem. You know what? Protect, I do believe I'm gonna. This is honestly a massive problem. Prankster, well, that wasn't very useful. Ow. King Gambit is a pretty good Pokemon. Not gonna deny that. Dinosaur and Captain. Ow. Yeah. Yeah. I kinda lost as soon as Volcarona died. Because I needed to get the burn on it. Ugh. You know what? Let's try this instead. We're keeping the team. I'm gonna check something with Ampharos. Yes, Thunder, good. Yeah. Cousin is awake, apparently. Oh. 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 That is just the worst matchup I could ever face. And that's not even an understatement. Not Sneasler and Venusaur, but the rest, yes. Unless, because if I'm not mistaken, well, I take back about the Sneasler. I'm not so sure, but I'm fairly certain that the Venusaur is more yellow. Charizard and Meyer. Well, I can imagine that. Well, Zenitza is in for trouble then, I guess. Yeah, that's a very good thing, yes. Are they potentially switching? Well, it doesn't look like it. Haha, perfect. You know what's funny? Due to the ability and all that, yes, that Meowstic got, it essentially became gender neutral. If you really think about it, since it's half colored as its male form, one as their female form. If you really think about it. Well, you are pretty much dead. Yeah. Yeah. I'm dead. Well, that was the worst type of matchup I could get, so. I have to say, though, by the way, speaking of that direct again, that One Piece game was so freaking random. It was almost, it's almost funny. I do love me some One Piece, don't get me wrong, but didn't expect a game like that, even if it kinda makes sense considering Sanji. It was some JJK styled vampire survivor game. Kinda, sorta. JJK is such an interesting franchise. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. I didn't think about this. Well, Politude is dead. That's my own fucking fault. Frogum, we will get revenge, indeed. Good thing I do match a gotcha and a thunder on that thing then. Ow. I mean, they are beautiful because they want the people to buy buy merchandise. After all. Can you allow Sinitsa to do one Match a Gotcha at very least. Please. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I'm not that surprised. He was +2 and for us was -2. So I'm not that surprised. I mean, like you said, it works in unparalleled degrees. I mean, the way of the marketing and all that, yes, it has. Wait, doesn't it that one get pressure? Pressure, I mean. Oh, fuck me. I believe I need Quiver Dance on that thing. Politude and Ampharos is a funny combo, though. It just wasn't the right matchup and all. Just fun fact, the Pokemon Company reported yet another record-breaking year. Yeah, I can see your argument for that. Oh, if I would, which would I remove? No, I don't want Quiver Dance because I need Will-O-Wisp. Exactly, that's what it is with the casual style. Wait, someone is actually using the poodle? Huh. Color me impressed. Yeah, but that's Pokemon is not that good. That's why I'm happily surprised to see it. Oh, fucking course they are gonna. Is there a specific Pokemon you hope they add in the next season? If you don't mind me asking. Okay. Dragon Pulse. Take that one down. Gotcha. Galarian birds. Which one is those again? Are you talking about the... Oh, those one. Oh, okay. Okay. Now I get what you mean. You mean the Gen 8 versions of the Gen 1 birds? Come on! That Luxray is extremely tanky. Well, good thing it's burned now at the very least. Why do you have a Volt Switch on that thing? It's physical. Eh, whatever. Ah. Ugh. Yeah, well, that's a good point. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. Since majority of my Pokemons are, well, special. They seem to love switching around, that's for certain. They do have interesting nicknames, I'm not gonna deny that. It doesn't have a lightning rod? Huh? Okay, they had set up a light screen. Oh, that explains a lot. I didn't even notice that. Oh, of course you do. Nozzle on that thing. Fuck you. Good. Interesting choice, since it know that I'm not doing any. Who do I have in the back again? I know that Thunderwave doesn't do the exact damage as they usually do, but can be worth doing this at the very least. Oh, so it is asshole that was the light screen user. Okay. Well, it did two. It's +2 in Amnesia and have light screen up. So I'm not that surprised. Or are you talking about Ampharos? Of course you use Snarl. You're like +6 now. Oh, fuck me. Well, you do know that Venusaur is poison grass. Not just simple grass. Ow. Of course. Arcanine maybe, but I doubt Venusaur. If you're talking a one-hit KO moves. Of course it has Will-O-Wisp. Or did I say one-hit KO it? Ow. Well, are you fucking kidding with me? Well, I did get burned, so... Content Potential finds suggestion to book health. Yeah, well. That morning sun should do that much considering it's raining. As I expected. Of course it used Sleet Sheet. Well, let's go with Ice Spinner because of Stab. Of course. Wait. Okay, good. Sure, it's plus 4 or plus 6, but... we can make this work now, hopefully. Of course it did. Okay. Of course I... I need to do that later. I'm gonna lose this match anyway, so... Just a second. Okay. Oh, annoying. Due to my I had lost some viewership in the YouTube channel recently. I do expect it a lot because of I overfilled it with content, as in people didn't have time to watch everything all the time. Especially since it was so fairly long videos. So it went to the point that I lost access now due to how short of a uh, uh, short amount of subs I have and all that jazz for it. So I needed to fix something in order to reassign to get it. And hopefully I get it back now, because if I don't, for example, have the chance to make shorts anymore, for example. As of right now. But yeah, I do believe it was a mistake to just do. Believe it was a mistake to do Kingdom, add the Golden Sun on top of everything. So, yeah. I hope it gets resolved soon. I don't understand why stuff like shorts is behind more viewers, also subs and all, because they want shouldn't they want people to be able to shouldn't they want to have people be able to grow their channels quicker, and shorts is an easy way to do. Okay, it's to do that. It's just like it just feels counterproductive, you know. But yeah, I hope it gets resolved, and I also, for example, lose the access of the what's it called? Pin comments. Put external links in my video description, which is, well, I didn't use that. I put that one on my comments below. I have a, if you want them to watch blah blah blah, follow here. You get what I mean. But yeah, I hope that will be solved soon too. Hope I'm waking up tomorrow and I see it working and all that jazz. Thank you. Well, okay. One thing I do looking forward to though, and that is not, how should I put it? And that is not in disqualification of the game itself, because I do enjoy it, and who the hell knows if I will replay that down the line on my own term. From years down the line, because I do enjoy that game, but man, do I have, honestly, from a time perspective, part of me wonder if I really should have had Let's Playing through Persona off stream while doing Let's Plays here on Twitch at the same time and just focus on Persona, you know? Because it takes it takes a lot of time to just edit and film those. You know. Cook one mon. Okay then. Ah, Loette. Yeah. I have like, what is it? After say it's like 3 palaces left. Yeah, I do hope the viewers is picking up again after next week now. I don't going by the situation as a whole. I don't regret, at least, very least, putting 3 houses there, considering Fortune's Weave now coming out this year and all. And let me guess, that one has Trick Room. Bingo! Called it. Hmm. Golden Sun, I honestly think I should have probably saved. For later, but I'm I'm new to these kind of stuff, new to video game coverage, so I learning by doing, you know. How long is the trick room up again? Vanessa, huh? Yay. Three rooms. Okay, population room. I have. Ow. Okay, well, GG on that part. Huh. Interesting. Just saw that Hamaguchi, the director for Revelation, and the rest of the Final Fantasy VII remake trilogy, said that he caused, I think, Streamer causes a bit of a crisis for RPGs. And he says that because he explained in an interview that some fans might be more interested in simply watching a stream instead of actually playing. Because of this, he feels game developers need to inspire people to pick up a game for themselves. One thing RPGs is like Final Fantasy need to be careful about is a possibility that people might simply watch a stream and feel satisfied without ever playing the game themselves. This is a bit of a crisis for the work itself, or rather, it's not something game creators can wholeheartedly celebrate. If people watch a stream and it makes them think, what would I do in this situation, or how would I experiment with that, then it hopefully be inspired to try them themselves. And frankly, I can see where it's coming from. I think, and that's a reasonable take. But maybe that's just me. Hmm. Honestly, part of me would just like to start continue the stream, like getting finishing the Sake Palace during live, but nah, I'm good. Or should I say, I don't think that's optimal for the stream in question. What makes sense for you two? Ah, yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Where is my slow king? Do know that I have one. Didn't send one back. Or did I? I'm starting to get confused here now, to be perfectly frank. Okay. There we have him. Perfect. Hmm. Speaking of that, by the way, hit me up when you have thought regarding that game. Okay, but who should we pick? Hmm. No, I don't know about Tatooine. The giraffe, though, on the other hand. Hmm. Doesn't area does have rage powder? Yes, it does. Yes, I'm actually gonna put Ariados in this team. Even though it's horrible stat-wise. Hmm. Could be worth having Skarmory as the optional. Nah. Where's Camerupt? Or, well... Well, that depends on what you're trying to do, but I see your point. You should check out Wolf-Click if you want to do watch stats, vibe stuff. Considering he'd experimented with pretty much every Pokemon. You know, no, he should be the one having. More than I think about it. Lumberry. I'm unsure about Slowking, honestly. Maybe Bright Powder. Ooh. From if whenever you get CA, if you ever get the DLC, that crab in particular has one of the most insane quote-unquote boss fights in the entire DLC. And I'm not joking. Pretty much everyone I know at least lost to that one once. And no, I'm not joking. Ah, okay. Hatch Ketchup, I see what they're doing here. Ariados Ferrifugad. I don't think the crab is pretty good here, but is Machamp good though? I think Camerupt if the better Mega user. Yeah, because Bullet Punch. I do think you would at least enjoy it. I think you would enjoy CA. Do you shiny hunt in games? slash max your Pokédex and all that jazz. Or are you just playing for the sake of playing? If you know what I mean. Okay. The reason why I ask is because, well, how should I put it? While I did enjoy DLC from the story perspective, that I did, the hyperdimension as in the essence of a gameplay aspect could have been a lot better. The friend of yours knows probably know exactly what I'm talking about. But let me say that if you just care about getting that specific, if you are like me and just grinding for the legendaries, it can take forever. That's not even an understatement. Okay, I thought it would do Heat Wave. I was completely wrong there. But I do think you would enjoy that game in general at the very least. I liked most of the cast. I didn't like Yashinte, but I don't like those type of characters, if you know what I mean. It was extremely, well, no. In the short term, she's a spoiled brat times infinite. And that's why I don't like her. Umbreon and Raichu, huh? Why do I have Match Punch on that thing? Anyway. By the way, did I mention what I'm planning to stream after Radiant Dawn is done? Unless something else happened. Fuck off, you're right, Shu. Thank you. All I'm saying is... Yoo-hoo! If you played Smash Brothers, you probably know that. No, it's actually not that thing. Actually, I did change my mind. That's why I said did a yoo-hoo. Check the GIF that I recently sent. Then you see which game I'm talking about. It will be... If I do play that instead, it will be... Well, let you say that, at the very least in one specific map, there will be a lot of save states. And I do mean a lot. Because I don't have access to the Xbox Rare Replay version. Yes, I'm talking about Banjo-Kazooie, and, well, if you wonder what I'm talking about, that is the... Well, why... how should I put it? In the Banjo-Kazooie, for reference, you are collecting several stuff, and whereas Yig is in one of them, obviously, that you probably know about. But outside of Yigis, every time you die, you lose everything else that you have collected. No, sorry, honeycomb and outside of honeycombs and Yigis. And well, and there's they can take a while to recollect, so to speak. And it's well, one of them, it's ironically not the last map of it all. Is infamous for having death traps everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Google Banjo-Kazooie Rusty Bucket Bay and you can see what people are talking about there. I don't know about that. Yeah. I don't know, I think unless I'm start streaming where I'm stopping, I feel like I should just end off the stream right here and be and fix the thing I missed before I finished. The Mega Dragonite is blue. If I'm being completely honest, I feel like I probably should redo what I did for that I missed for Persona and before I go to bed, and stop the stream right here. But unless people want me to stream that part, so. But otherwise, I'm ending off the stream right here. I feel. Oh, yeah, you see. Well, yeah, I take that as you feel like I should just. Maybe I should do that off stream. And you're probably right. But anyway, have it awesome, y'all. See you tomorrow with more. see you all tomorrow with some Fire Emblem.